What's up, family? Welcome back to another legendary top of the movie reaction video. You guys requested, and here we go. We got Slim Daily Duppy in the building. Let's get it, man. I like the beat. Man, got that Prada on. Let's get it, man. Let's see where we at with it.
Hey yo, I can't cry over spilt milk. They said free the boy, Slimmy's the real deal. Yeah, I used to run.
He said he can't cry over spilled milk. They say free him because he the real deal. Talking about himself, meaning he real when it comes to this rapping. You know what I'm saying? He can't cry. He gotta keep his head up and be strong. Run it back.
They said free the boy, Slimmy's the real deal. Yeah, I used to run off with packs and tell him shit happens. Yo, it's kinda different when you're raised by some kidnappers. I know.
He said he used to run off with stuff and tell him stuff happens. It's different when you raised with the influence and what you do. It's different when you raised by the influence what resorted you to doing the things that you do now because it play a big part and impact you. You know, he said basically, look, I've been raised by a kidnapper, so when I did it, I tell him stuff happens, you know.
Run off with packs and tell him shit happens. Yo, it's kinda different when you're raised by some kidnappers. I know a liar when I see one. Slim, I'm just praying for a clean run. The truth is I need one. I'm getting tired of dodging jakes and switching phones. Once you get the.
He said he getting tired of dodging individuals and switching phone, dodging police and switching phones. You know, and have to feel like he got to keep looking over his shoulder. He said he basically, he's just praying for a clean run where he could do something that's positive, that's not gonna impact his life in any way that's negative, you know, and break and you know, tear him down, or he gotta go to prison, or you know, stuff like that, put him in danger.
Run, the truth is I need one. I'm getting tired of dodging jakes and switching phones. Once you get the bird or hit the run, it starts hitting home. Like who loves you, who don't, who will put in work and who won't. Shit. Tell me, I'm from a place, yo, where anything goes. Yeah, he's hard and he's charting, but he's never did road. I can't concern myself in business that ain't mine, being gang.
He said, when you go to jail, you realize who gonna put in work, who don't, who love you, who don't, who really stand on what they say and told you, and who really don't. So you can decipher, and you can start to navigate, and you can start to discern how you gonna move and what people you gonna deal with, and how people you got, what people you gonna learn, what people or who type of people you gonna have to learn to love differently. And then that's when he said he had to learn that he can't concern himself with other people's business, man.
He's charting, but he's never did road. I can't concern myself in business that ain't mine. Being gangster, getting 25, I tell you that ain't life. I need to put myself first. I sit down and listen to advice, cause there's lessons I ain't learned. And you can say that them old niggas turned washed. The truth is they turned off. They weren't trying to get birded off.
He said basically you could say them old people is old and washed up, but they ain't. They just chilling. They not on the stuff they used to be on when they was young, but they learned. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna sit down and be wise enough to listen to what they gotta say because there's lessons I ain't learned. You feel me?
And who wants to take a risk? If I never had music, I'd have came home to take a trip. Cause I got hustle in my blood, hard graft in my DNA, and 3-2 autos in my gun, yeah. Man, they say it's all love, but I don't see you when I need you, so to me it's all a front, yo.
He said it's all love, but I don't see you when I need you, so it's all a front. You know, people be front, act like they care, but they really don't because they don't show up type, you know?
I know how this shit turns out. I leave the whip burnt out, trying to pitch those clowns, yeah. You ever seen a leopard change spots, pushing crack out my driver's side window like it ain't hot, and sweating buckets in the winter like it ain't cold. There ain't a drug that I ain't sold, yo. You ever been a young nigga that felt old, spent half a decade sitting in a cell, but it ain't home.
He said, you ever been a young person that felt old sitting in a cell for a decade old? Because you getting older as you sitting in prison because time going by and you just in one spot and you stagnant, right? So it's leaving you to reflect. It's leading you to self-discovery. It's leading you to question yourself. It's leading you to think. But you getting older. Time don't wait for nobody, basically.
Money don't make you gangster. I say it on that you on camera, then done my bang up. They wanna talk about mental health, yo. Them years in a cell definitely never helped. And yo, I can't dwell over past times about how I used to build hard lines and turn my phone on about 5:30. Yo, slip my sliders on, get my grinding on and clear a couple grand by 9:30. and this the life I live. And yo, you ain't no kind of man if you don't stand by your kids.
He said, this the life you live. You ain't no man if you don't stand by your kids, if you don't support them, if you don't do what you got to do in regards to taking care of your responsibility. And that's facts.
And you'd appreciate the hustle and understand the struggle if you had to grind like this. Yo, if you had to grind like this, you'd appreciate the hustle and understand the struggle. And yo, now that the summer's done, let's see if these runners come and get these phone lines ripping. And yo, I could've came through in drip, but I came through blacked out, gripping my stick, looking like a villain. Shit, they're fascinated how I came up. Toothbrush melted to my razor, that's ultimate danger. Yeah. When
he said they surprised how I came up. He said they fascinated how I came up. Toothbrush more into my razor. That's the ultimate danger. Yeah, when I was young.
Yeah, when I was young, I chopped so many pebs up. It was time to be the man and I stepped up. Who's trying to step out? 3-2 autos getting pressed out. The raps and the facts don't check out. Yeah, they're saying real rap's dead. I'll go and put some music money into bricks and go flip my bread. Yo,
he basically telling his moves on how he had to make some quick money to invest in his music to bring that real rap back in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got studio time. You know, you got to put in that hustle. You got to put in that hustle, but it costs money to make money. So at the end of the day, not necessarily he went about getting the money the right way, you know, but he trying to do something positive. So he lukewarm right now. He doing bad, but then he doing good. He doing the bad thing in regards of getting money, but he doing a good thing in regards of rapping and do things the right way, a safer way, and you know.
Or make a hit and no die supplying. Feeling like Marlo in the wire. Sending drivers with bricks in a tire. Then I hit the strip myself in some different attire. As a kid I like grinding in the cold weather. I cut a brick up, then cut a prick up with the same wetter. And I can tell you about what I was used to. You're serving off a soul for getting 30 for a 2 and 2. And look, man, I know how it goes. Every year not back from parole and just living off hope. I came home and this year everybody.
You basically saying you know how it goes, man, where you eventually, you suffer the consequences for your actions to take away your freedom. Then you got to go through the whole legal process from the things that you did, that you had to take accountability for and you were responsible for, in regards to the whole legal, you know, jail process of being locked away and coming out and coming home and stuff like that. You know.
Every year not back from parole and just living off hope. I came home and this year everybody's getting rich. It's either that or I live my life in and out the bin.
He said everybody get rich as that, or he already saying basically he gonna be living in and out of jail if he ain't get rich and if it ain't come to happen to do it the right way in which he anticipated. But see, when you constantly surround yourself with individuals that's doing that thing that tempts you to go back to your old ways, which you already suffered the consequences from on a repetitive basis, you got to cut that off and look forward, and don't look back and do the positive, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below any legendary top of the movie reaction videos you guys like to see. Give this video a big thumbs up, man. Helps crush that YouTube algorithm. It's totally free. And let the love supersede the hate. Family, spreading that peace, love, and positivity. On that note, peace.